37. You read 36 now.
I read 37.
Okay, go to 38.
In the days before the flood, people ate and drank, men and women married, up to the very day Noah went into the ark.
Okay, so that's a Bible which we take as our guidance manual. Okay, so speaking for us. So, how to do it? So, if you understand that if we go do something, so they put something in manual. That manual they say, okay, use it like this. This one is fine. You keep on the side flat, keep on the side kettle, hotplate, keep on the side then fridge, keep on the side television. What to say? If I put inside. Why they important? Because you know see you where you connect down to, you know feel know where to use compared to the people who produce it. So and you see you read down, you know how to manage that to everybody say don't touch, use it like this. So people who follow manual, they use that thing very long. For person who know they follow manual, they just stop. Anything that they do, and as long they can't give us this thing, you know where to touch, where not to touch. So it means for those people who know they will be familiar with this thing. You see how everything is organized. So I know by saying you go school, even though you don't go school, if you don't want to support you, you know the word of God or church, you will join them to read and tell them. So the problem will be say many people don't really destroy their life today, like because the manual will God give to you, no press here, no do this one, no plug like this. When like they do the plug like this, waiting they do, you know concern it. They just they take out, press and today now they don't spoil their own remote. You know now they don't spoil their own system. So and that's how we're picking from the manual which God has given us. So that is one. So now looking at the manual in order to know where to go from it, right? So this manual, you can't talk something with that Matthew 24. You can't be saying the statement we will pick, we will just come today. We know, not that they are not all from God, but we look at somebody very special, of which record they now look at Jesus Christ. So now God sent Moses, he used Paul, he used Joshua, all of them, and none of them say wetin Jesus talk. With the mighty work wey Moses do, I no hear from Moses say I will be with you till the end of the world. I no hear Moses say pray in my name. You know say I know Moses, the Bible say God use Moses wey be say when he finish with God, when he come back, people no fit look him high like this. I see that say him high is a spark. Now they can't take cloth cover him face like this. When one follow them talk, veil, they can't see me to talk. And this is what the Lord said because they don't look just ordinary. With that self, you know tell us thing will be with us in the end of the world. But one man talk, Jesus say, I will be with you. Pray in my name. Anything, choose. What now is this man? Then this man can say, if we don't know, if we know today, him is from God. Waiting God do. If God talk, him talk. If God knows this, him go tell us the word of God. So we can't get to know, okay, who is this person? Okay, it's Jesus. And by the name of Moses, you know overcome anything. By the name of Joshua, you know overcome anything. Are they 1892? The one with red. The one which one?
Is my son. The other one is his son.
What's his name?
Rema.
Rema. You get what you talk now. They say in my name, but Jesus. So an outstanding being. And he said, and today we see how in that name, waiting don't happen. In that name, how many people don't get saved. And the Bible says in that name is a salvation. Who is not this person? Out of this man now, you come pick small buttons to press today. Plenty buttons still. just one take small small one to press, no transfer. And this one won't complex now. Imagine this one like Jesus. No one, this one we out of all the people with the you can't pick you. Now he's still waiting the butcher on the talk. He said, come, make a turn. See, I see that example for that time of now. See, it will happen again. If in our land, what happened that time of now? They say people, they eat, they drink, they do all sorts of things. And God like, you can't say, what these people they do, they teach me. But I want to let me warn them. And that's what the Lord is doing to everyone. It's not, the Bible says it's no to anger. Because okay, and just wipe off the people on the face of the earth because of their sin. But you can't tell them, make an ark, flood is coming to destroy everything on the face of the earth. But anybody wey dey inside that ark, it will be the middle wey be say go dey safe. Mommy, shey that statement dey true for to save himself? Because God knows say human being dey disobedient. They can't use that system to measure them, either to for them to save themselves or to destroy themselves. So he says, okay, fine. So now those who live right with God, like Noah and the family, get their way into what? Into the ark. But these people when no one obey God, not when no obey God, they no enter. And they smoke, and they eat, and they do all sorts of immorality. And Moses was, Noah was telling them, he said, not gonna enter this ark. There is something that is coming, there's a mocker. But you know, one day, like every other day, we will not expect. Like the day you did, like the day you come home, like the day you go back inside bathroom, like the day you go work, like the day you go market, like the day you sleep. So this is I believe say when that rain starts, some people go to sleep, some people go to club, some people go to road. That time of now, they play, they rest. They don't know say God don't say go. He go stop, he no stop. And he let Jesus stop. And this rain fall. When you come to this, we say this one pass human being. It happen. No means of salvation again. God himself don't lock the door. After he don't allow everything we want make it enter the ark. At that time, people come to run. I want to save. Mommy, since today, and so God wipe all their memories from the earth. Jesus also talk say, as it be for that time of night, it could be. Say one sudden event won't happen again. And when that sudden event happen, it will mark the end of some people, and it will mark the beginning of some people. That event will happen for that time of Noah. It marked the end of who? Some people. I get me? And it marked the end of beginning of some people. Beginning of who? Noah and the family. Then continue. He said this one now, where they come to say this one to go mark the end of some people, beginning of some people. Which end of some people go mark? It go mark the end of the disobedient one. We are going to end. Then it go mark the beginning of those people who live to God. Will it happen? Will it happen? Now, let us now look at the Bible. Let's look at Revelation 22:12. Somebody open to Revelation.
And it says, listen, say Jesus, I am coming soon. I will bring my reward with me to give to each according to what he has done.
Okay. That's the same. Who said that statement?
Jesus.
Can you see? You are picking again. He said, I am coming soon, and I'll give my reward to everyone according to what he will do. He said, I'm coming soon. Ecclesiastes 12:14 says it. Let me fast with it.
Ecclesiastes 12:14. And he said, God is going to judge everything we do, whether good or bad. Evil things done in secret.
He say if they come, Jesus now. Say God is going to judge everything. Say everything what we do for secret. And the thing funny be say, if you lock this door now, this door, you close this window for night, everywhere they dark, and nobody see you. You see that thing where you do inside darkness, you do all of us are not so. He said he's coming. We are not talking to you now, mommy. One thing I want me to understand is we are not talking to you being you have never accepted Jesus. Or I get me. What we have come to do is a reminder. That's what we always do. We are just going to say, Ma, don't forget it. So we'll be stupid here. Rema, you say ready for us too. No, just be almost full. Just to know this family. So what we are saying is, mommy, what we are saying is, we'll be so stupid, if we begin to look at her, did they even know me that nature I don't become bad? No, what we are doing is what I will allow somebody to do to me, reminding me. So we are not taking, there is no sinner here in this matter now. I get me. Nobody say you are a sinner, repent. We are not come to tell you that. So what we are come to tell you is, remember, this thing, don't forget to. If husband no dey, don't let this thing carry your mind off. If farm business no do well, don't let this thing carry your mind. You made up your mind to be with Jesus. Remember, don't forget where Jesus did. It will happen. No get prepared though. That's all right. Hope you understand. So as we move towards to close the message. So he say he's coming soon. Everything either secret and open, say we will get to do it. Now on that let us now look at Ecclesiastes. Look at the chapter 3 there.
Ecclesiastes chapter 3, verse 1. And it says, everything that happens in this world happens at the time God chooses. 2. It set the time for birth and the time for death, the time for planting and the time for pulling up, the time for killing and the time for healing, the time for tearing down and the time for building. He set time for sorrow and time for joy, the time of mourning and the time for dancing, the time for making love and the time for not making love, the time for kissing and the time for not kissing. He set time for finding and the time for losing, the time for saving and the time for throwing away, the time for tearing and the time for mending, the time for silence and the time for talk.
Thank you. Let us just move in that one. So that's Ecclesiastes, the wisest portion of the Bible. It says there is time for everything. Now it says there is time we have, there is time we have not. And I like what you talk now. When I talk, thank God that everyone understand now. Yeah, he said my husband that day, let me say that the time will be alive, the time will die. I don't know, maybe whichever way you told me to. Like me now, I have my mom, my dad is dead. So very soon my mom is working to old age. I pray to live long. Definitely one day she will go. I know that my grandma, they are gone. It will reach us someday. And what you said that time, in fact, really struck my mind. When you say vanity of open, I just appreciate you that you have actually put in time to everything. One day you leave everything, you go. Time. Today, they say time will be happy, time will be sad. Rema, mommy will live longer, but time is coming, she will go, isn't it? Wow, what understanding. What understanding. So you will not become old again. So one time she used to go do what? Live to where? To show you. To where? Thank you. I say heaven. Thank you. You're not good to hear. I like that. He say who will live. Now he say time. Time that be sun, time that be darkness. So he now say, but a time is coming. This is what's going on. He say that when the world is coming to an end, that time you will see so many things written in the Bible. Amen. He say when the world is coming to an end, what will happen? We have that Bible. Now, when everything is coming to an end, ocean will be. These are children of mission. Yeah, they say when the world is coming to an end, that some things should be seen. Yeah, really?
two disciples came to point out to him the buildings of the temple too. But he answered them, "You see all this, do you not? Truly I say to you, there will not be left here one stone upon
Go to the
another."
next one, the Acts of the Time.
3. And as he sat on the Mount of Olives, the disciple came to him privately, saying, "Tell us, when will this be? And what will be the sign of your coming and of the close of the age?"
Okay, thank you.
4.
Now, because hold on there. You say, he don't tell us saying will come, but they can say what will be the sign. Okay. So then in that place they said so many things. They say that going to be things will be tough, things will be hard, famine, sickness, earthquake, whatever. It's just like we are fortunate in this area. I know that we are even fortunate. In fact, if you go to the seaside now, okay, then you see a lot of people they pray. Listen, at times we just go to the seaside and pray. The water, even this Badagry beach now, the water is eating up very fast. All the houses here, the water has damaged them. It's coming. One day, this sea that same Badagry will reach the express. Again, the water is tearing up. Things are changing. It has destroyed the houses there. I'm talking about this Badagry. Now, one day, don't be surprised. The sea can overflow its bank, and you see water here. It can happen. It happens some places now. Some places now water are taking tsunami. It's an earthquake. I remember I watched the video and the man said everywhere was shaking. And as we were running, he was calling the little boy. Now, in fact, this one they did it on CNN. So that's why any example I want to use, I vet it. Okay. So on CNN when they were interviewing the man, is it CNN or BBC? Something like that. He was going in front, and I said, I was saying that my son was coming behind us, and then run. That the next thing he just heard the SUP as it happened. But he didn't reach the side. He said, I watched my son eating over there. My little son. He said, here. He said, he was pointing to it. He said, here. My son went down. And they did the BBC, they put the video. He said, I was going in front and just behind. I didn't mean the earthquake happened where he was. So both of them were good. He said, my son went down. He was coming behind me. And I heard boom. He said, my son was eating my finger. He was pointing it. He's down there. So many. Now he said that the famine, hunger, when they experience it, he said that the and this person that said this, you don't believe it. But one thing that was so painful is he won't tell me that he did. He won't tell me that day that I didn't tell him. So, and as much as he's so careless, he is even doing it that he's raising some people to tell other people. Watch. So what we're doing now, even as we're doing now, is not something that we is only for. It's something that everybody needs to do. You wake up in the morning, like one film, morning, America. You wake up in the morning, enlighten the neighbor, provide awareness. Even though you don't preach, you can do some behavior that make that person come back to the kingdom of God. But today, God, everybody is sitting, just like the days when I said that we could. If you tell that for 1 week now, even in December, nobody will go back up, wake up, wash clothes, go market, come back, whatsoever, and say it will happen. So now with all this happening now, look at what the country we're in now. Everything is what hard. Go outside and see the way people are struggling. People are dying. Hospitals now, don't even go there because you just pay. Drugs have just very expensive, and even to take us to the hospital now, everything is expensive. Tariff is going up higher every day. As in the bills, even to transport anything to the country. So now like things will be tough. Seasickness is on the rampage. Just because most of us maybe will not be affected, kind of. Maybe we don't really know. Now things are falling. If anybody tell you that don't worry, Nigeria will be better, don't mind them. So the country can never be better. Not by cost. Jesus says